Tell me when y'all ready, guys.
Guys all set back there?
Everybody ready? Okay, first of all, I'm just so proud of our team. 8th win. Nothing's been easy this year, and a lot of times, I told them in the locker room, it's how you win. The hard fight, really, it challenges you deep down in, whether you're a coach or a player, and they responded. Give South Florida credit. They came in here. I knew it wouldn't matter about the records. They played really good on defense. The quarterback, he's a handful, and our guys made a play at the end to win the game. 7-0 at home. Real proud of that. Our home field advantage is one of the best in the country. There's no doubt about that. Proud of our seniors. The seniors that were able to get them a victory on their last home game here against a rival, especially the way it went down. Offensively, didn't play our best, but had a lot to do with it. They really challenged us. They kind of confused us with some of the looks right there on 3rd down. Probably the big play of the game was the smoke draw right there where Johnny, even though we didn't score, he switched the field down there, and I thought that was big. And then defensively, I thought one of the plays of the game was, when Travis went 0 blitz, and William Wells, which he hadn't played a whole lot of defense all year. His next man up, quadrant board goes down, and he stepped up in his moment. That was a big sack right there. So real proud of our team. 8 wins with everything that we went through. Real proud of our team. We're building the foundation. We're building the foundation of something really, really special, and we're going to go to a bowl game and try to get our 9th. Questions?
There was some confusion at the end of the game a little bit on, his knee was down. It looked like they were about to line up for another play. How quickly did you get off that platform to argue that when it looked like?
Yeah, no, I knew the game was over. It's either we're going to go ace victory and kneel it, or his knee was down in the 10-second runoff. So I know everybody was kind of freaking out, but I knew the game was over, and you just kind of wait and let it play off and let him announce it.
Daniel Barski missed 2 field goals in the first half, but he comes out and kind of ices the game for you guys, puts you up 17-13. Talk about his night and him.
Of course, the first one, that was tough. It was a short one. And the second one, it was, it was one of those 50-50 ones. But hey, a game like this, and I told him, I said, dude, you're going to win a game for us before it's all said and done. And he made the big kick, and that's not an easy kick. In the 4th quarter, made the kick and helped us win the game.
Coach, congratulations. There's a lot of talk that maybe this rivalry could be coming to an end when you guys move to the Big 12, at least on an annual basis. Obviously, this means a lot to your players, your fans. What do you think about this rivalry?
Yeah, it was real. I've been blessed to be a part of some really cool rivalries. And this was right there with it, especially you just feel the intensity and how important it is to everyone. And teams played their guts out. Like I said, hats off to that bunch. They played their guts out, man, and it was a good game to watch, I'm sure, for fans. As far as the future, we'll see with our administration and all that. They'll make the decisions on that.
One follow-up. With all your team has been through this year, to finish 8-4 in the regular season, what is this one of your better coaching jobs?
I don't know about that. I'm just blessed to be coaching this bunch. This is probably the most challenging year I've ever had as a coach as far as injuries and next man up, but it'll be one of the most rewarding, I feel like. I just keep telling myself, hey, we're building this thing. We're building this thing. And we told our seniors the same thing. So guys, we'll look back. There's going to be great times ahead. This year, everybody will look back, and the foundation's being built. And so, yeah, it's been interesting.
1-2 punch tonight between Johnny and Mark Anthony.
Yeah.
Talk about the yardage that they picked up for you.
Yeah, Johnny's done a great job. Mark is a load. You saw that. He's starting to come in to be a real running back. Bowser, we were hopeful earlier in the week, and he just wasn't able to go, but it's been next man up. The running backs, I think both those guys started out number 5 and 6 first day of fall camp. They were 1 and 2 out there today against our rival, and I thought both of them played well.
Coach, you mentioned building the foundation. You've weathered quite the storm this season. Can you talk about how strong you feel like you've built the foundation in your first year?
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. There's a bunch of winners in there. They're not going to quit. They're going to fight. They're going to claw. Our coaches are going to do the same thing. There was no dividing. College football is it's a real interesting deal when things start going south, and especially nowadays. And that's what I'm probably most proud of. They never flinched, and we never had one bit of drama, and have to Dr. Phil them and tell them it's going to be okay. No, they just stepped up. So man, we got the next game, and they put the tough stuff behind them. And so I'm I'm real proud of him.
He's been close a couple times this season, but Titus finally broke a big return. What was that like, setting up the touchdown?
Yeah, that was a big play in the game too. So we went safe defense, and we tried to do that little 2 returners out there, and we did it in punt return earlier in the year, and it didn't work. And so we felt like a safe defense, and sure enough, the gunner went for Omari. And I was hoping it'd be house call. I mean, they did a pretty good job. Their back end guys did a pretty good job. I thought it'd be house call, but it really helped us.
Coach, I know you have 1 game left, but can you sum up Mikey's regular season? He helped you guys win 6 games out of the bullpen. So
I mean, just think, he's 18 years old. I know he came here, got here about a month before I did. I guarantee he wasn't thinking he's going to have to carry the mail for us. And not only he carried the mail, that the guy's a lot of winter in him, man. He's tough. He's not very big. That guy is a tough dude. And just what you have to go through off the field mentally to play quarterback in Division I, that's hard. Then you throw in the physical. I mean, you saw him, he got banged up, and he wasn't 100% coming to the game. He hadn't been 100% probably in the last 3 weeks. He's not complaining. Nobody knows. He's tough as crap, and I couldn't be more proud of him.
Did they show you something defensively that you weren't expecting?
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. They fired their defense coordinator. And you say, okay, well, they're going to probably do something different, or the coach wasn't happy. So we figured they'd blitz more. We figured they'd play more man. We tried to hit a couple shots early, and protection kind of broke down, and they just kept blitzing. It was a blitz fest, and that's the way it works. If you don't hurt somebody from blitzing, they're going to continue to do it. And we never really hurt them, and give them credit. I mean, they did a good job mixing things up. Bobby Bentley, he was with me 2014 and 15. We know each other well, all that, but they did a good job.
Coach, Matt Lee, toughed it out, really, but definitely he looks beat up. He's hopping off the field on time. How's he feeling?
Yeah, he's beat up. He's a winner too. we got a lot of guys that are in that boat that most teams probably wouldn't play. Them guys, they care about their teammates, and they're there, man. And they answer the bell. Matt's one of those guys. We had to pull him at halftime last week. He's good to go. We pulled him. He didn't pull himself. But this game is different. A rivalry game, you put it out there. We got time to rest up now. Got time to heal up, and we'll figure out where we're going bowling.
You just talked about Titus's punt, but that eventually led to that Mikey to Brandon Johnson touchdown on the corner. Just talk about that play, put it in the perfect spot. You had to score.
Yeah, we went. Of course, we had Charlie, our true freshman, 6'7" guy. We tried to throw the fade. He let the guy push him out of bounds. And so we have 2 plays we worked all year. When you got a true freshman quarterback, you got to be very specific. And so, every Sunday we work fade left and right. And then we bring Brandon in, and our play was the get 2 yards end zone and back shoulder to pylon. So it really worked out back to back. It looked like the same look, and they executed. It wasn't easy. That's a hard throw. That's a hard route. Little stress right there on the headsets. I mean, it was like that, and you're sitting there thinking, okay, it's 6 inches. All right, it's 4th down. Are we going to go for it? Or are we going to kick a field goal? That's the communication that goes through when you're waiting for the review. Now, I thought it was a touchdown, but crap, the way this year's went, who knows?
Well, Mikey Keene, obviously led you to victory. Dylan Gabriel, again, not able to play. What discussions have you had with him, and how is he feeling?
Yeah, he was sick this week. Wasn't able to play.
Coach, there's talk that you guys could play the winner of the Florida State game in a bowl game. How would you feel about that?
Yeah, hey man, like I said when I first got hired, man, we'll play anybody. I mean, it's a bowl. It's a chance to win 9 games. I mean, we're very excited to go bowling wherever we are, whoever we're playing. I mean, we're going to be extremely excited.
At 3-3, you said most teams don't get better in the second half of the season, but you thought yours could. Why did your team go 5-1 down the stretch?
It was hard. It's all of our players. They just decided to do it. We went 5-1 and 3-3. I mean, it wasn't real good. Now, it wasn't a lot of fun then. And we were going through a transition of quarterbacks. We had KD. We lost him. Our best defensive player. But our guys fought, man. That's what I remember. I remember the 5-1. And it wasn't easy tonight, but we found a way to win. And 5-1, that last 6 games, probably not very many teams around the country that can say that.
Coach, can you tell me more about the atmosphere, particularly late in the game?
Yeah.
Crowd was loud. I think they maybe helped execute a false start there. They kind of rewarded one of their
no
drives.
doubt, it got loud now, and you could feel it now. You could feel the intensity. And then, like I said before, they willed us to win them. I mean, in Tulane, they willed us to win. In East Carolina, that was a real summer of that, and they willed us to win. And just so thankful for our fan base being patient with us. I know it hadn't been the bells and whistles and everything it's going to be, but I really appreciate our fan base hanging with us, being patient. Really good times ahead.
Nice one.
On the bowl game again, what's next for this team, and what will go into the process of kind of choosing that bowl you want to play in?
Yeah, I'll get with Terry and we'll figure out what that looks like. We're gonna enjoy this one. I'm gonna sleep late tomorrow. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. Watch a little football. I'm gonna hang out with my wife, which I hadn't seen all season, and then we'll figure out what that next step is.
All has to go.
Appreciate it.
Coach, yeah, 3 seniors on the offensive line group. Can you just talk about the leaders on this team?
Yeah, our offensive line, they've carried the mail for us. I mean, they're the guys we were really relied on, especially during the transition with a true freshman quarterback, and couldn't be more proud of those guys. They've been consistent. There's some tough guys up front. They played a lot of football, and so they really are some of our leaders. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.